Okay guys, so the first thing I want you to do is go and get your ruler, your eraser, your pencil and your colouring pencils, and we will start our diagram. So I am going to choose a black outline and I'm going to try to draw some nice straight lines for the outline of our diagram. So using your ruler and your pencil, do this to the best of your ability and you'll probably do better than what I'm doing. So take your time, pause the video if you need to. Okay, now what we're going to do once we have our frame, which we have here, is we're going to divide it up into 3 equal type of parts. And we're going to give it a title. So we're going to give it the title of Waterfall. Okay, so there is our title. We will just move that nicely into the center there. Okay. Now we are going to draw in a few lines and make this nice and easy. So we're going to have a steepish line here. We're going to start up relatively at the same place. It's going to be steep and then get kind of steeper and level off a little bit. And then in our last diagram we have our start, an overhang, goes down into a plunge pool, up and continues on. Okay, so that is the basics of what you're going to need to do. The next thing that you need to do is draw in just another few lines. So we're drawing in a line here and here, here and here, and here and here. Now we're going to have to mark out our soft rock from our hard rock. So the soft rock is going to be the one where you have a lot of erosion taking place. So we're going to call this our soft rock. There we go. And we're going to call the rock that is more difficult to erode our hard rock. Okay. Now, just to make it a little bit easier for ourselves, we're going to have colours for our different rocks. So we might make our soft rock green for no particular reason. It's one of the colours that I have available on this program. So that is our soft rock. And you guys are going to very, very neatly do this. You'll be much better than me at the diagrams. We have soft rock in our second diagram, but as you can see we have a little bit more erosion after happening. We have rapids developing here. As the slope gets steeper, the gradient gets steeper because of the hydraulic action and the abrasion. And we still have some soft rock here, but a lot less as it's been eroded. We might go with red for our hard rock. Remember, the hard rock is the resistant rock, the one that's more difficult for the river to erode. That's not to say the river will never erode it. It will. It just takes a lot longer. So where the green is showing where our soft rock is, and where the red is showing where our hard rock is, including our overhang. and where the river continues here. Okay, the next thing that we need to put in is a little bit of water here for our river, and the water we'll put in blue. So you can mark all of this out with your pencil before you start drawing it. We have our rapids getting steeper there, and here we're going to have our waterfall coming straight over and into the plunge pool, and off it goes again. Just think of all of the force of this water day after day, especially if there's a flood, crashing down into the plunge pool. We're just going to put in a few lines just to show the speed of the water, especially here now where we have our rapids nice and quickly, and as it comes over the waterfall straight down, it starts to swirl around in the plunge pool, causing all of that hydraulic action and abrasion then as well, because of rocks that are being knocked off or eroded by hydraulic action, being swirled around in an eddy by for the abrasion to happen. And we'll just put in a few more labels, so we make nice and easy for somebody to give marks. Soft rock is eroded more quickly than hard rock. Okay, so we're going to, here we go. Here we can put in a label of rapids, because they would be one of the first stages in forming our waterfall. And over here we're going to have an overhang, and we will have also a plunge pool. Okay, and with these lovely labels, might as well put in an arrow to show what they are pointing at. So those are our rapids, this is our overhang, and this here is our plunge pool. And that is how you draw your diagram for your waterfall. One of the easiest diagrams you'll have to do. Well done, everybody.